banks. Application will be screened by the Reserve Bank to ensure prima facie eligibility, and therefore the application will be referred to high-level advisory committee. Prima facie, would you be considering most of the big names who have applied and who are under investigation in various cases? So how that would be applying on that? And the second important question I need to ask is that the situation of the country. Onion prices. Common man to the politician, they are crying, they're shedding tears. Does that apply to the bankers as well in the boardroom? Because we are talking about the inflation. So the problem is on the supply side. How hiking interest rate would sort out this issue?
Okay. Let me ask Mr. Anand Sinha to answer the first question.
No, yes, all applications would be looked into. Prima facie means the initial scrutiny would be done within the Reserve Bank by our own officers, and we have an internal committee, and those observations will be passed on to the high-level committee, who will take a view, an independent view, and come back to us. But whether there are cases or no cases, everything we have to take into account, and then take a final.
On the onion prices, clearly this hike was not meant to quell onion prices. We have no immediate capacity to bring down onion prices. It is an issue, as you said, how much is supply, how much is demand. Clearly, demand hasn't shot up suddenly to cause the sudden spurt in onion prices. So there clearly is an element of supply side effects here. But the thing that people who keep insisting this is just supply side miss is take something like core CPI, take out food, take out fuel from CPI, and it's still growing at 8.5%. That is inflation which is driven by things like services, which is not picked up by WPI. So when people ask me why are you following both, because WPI misses some aspects of inflation, it picks up other aspects, and that's why we have to look at both. CPI inflation is what the common man experiences, and that includes things like medical services, includes things like education, it includes things like construction, and he or she has to pay for that. So we cannot sort of focus on one element of inflation, that is WPI inflation, and ignore the other element. And the other element is more than just food. Yes, food is a big part of CPI, but core CPI has also been growing very strongly, and that has us worried.
राहें सपनों के